Well, hello everyone. TheOntarioGardener here, back with another brand new City Skylines II feature highlight video. So today we're going to be talking about the first feature highlight, which are going to be road tools. So let's get this loaded up. I'm going to have the audio of the video muted, and we can kind of go through this, and I'll give my thoughts on it. And at the end of the video, I will loop this trailer for you guys to watch it with the audio in case I missed something, or if you wanted to hear a little bit nicer voice telling you about it. All right, guys, let's click on it. Let's pause it up here. Audio is off, and let's just rock and roll here. So, road tools. Now, look at this intersection, by the way. This looks so pretty. I think it looks amazing, by the way. We're going to go into 4K with this because why not? We can go into 4K with it for this. And we can let it play. Alrighty. That's a bit better. Look at that. Look at these intersections. Everything looks so clean and crisp. I love it. There's pedestrian walkways here, which are super cool. Look at the walkways here between these areas. Look at this. This looks like the bridge from the previous clip. It looks awesome, by the way. You have your different lane. I wonder if you could change this. In the base game, I'm not sure. Here's a speed limit sign. This is obviously a Western because the speed limit 40, so it likely would be miles per hour. Typically, other signs like here in Canada, they'll say maximum speed, not speed limit. Remember, it's a U.S. thing. But anyway, you have your row homes here that look like they're stepping down based on the elevation change, which I love, like these little details of it. Like they're gradual based on what it would be. And look at this nice kind of big arch bridge, or not arch bridge, big kind of, I don't know, arch bridge maybe, what it's called. And then it looks like here the tram cars, looks like they're coming in from a different direction down here, going right up through the middle. This is a cool type of road. These look like pylons that maybe support what? I'm not really sure. They could be lights. They could be supporting, because you see that it looks like there are wires here, but it looks like the wires go to here. So this could just be, I don't know what this would actually be. It could just, I don't know. It could just be a visual thing. Oh, here. Well, we missed it. We just missed what it looked like. But you could see that. Look at this intersection. This is crazy. 3-lane, 3-lane, 2, 2, 2, and 2. So it's, look at, this is so crazy. And look at the monorail, the train tracks going right through the middle, but not through the middle. The middle would be here where this little triangle is. They're just going gradually right through here, which is amazing. They can just cut through however you want. This is a weird intersection. Looks like this is, you can come in, you can kind of go straight. You can turn this way, you can turn this way to go here. Wow, this is like, this is an insane looking intersection. Like, why would you do this? Doesn't really go anywhere unless you can't make a right off of this. I don't know. It's very weird. I think they're just showing what it could look like. But look at these graphics. Again, this is in 4K. My watching in 4K, so the resolution will be a little bit down because of the YouTube compression. But look at this. You can put pathways in here. I wonder if the pathways work the same way as the roads do, like just general pathing, which is cool. Oh, it looks amazing. Look at that intersection. It's so crazy. Look at this intersection. Small intersection here. This looks like these are speed limit signs or speed limits painted on the road. Yeah, 45, 35. Oh, these might be toggleable options to turn these off. I mean, I could see how that would be kind of annoying to have these on all the time. And then it looks like here, these kind of faint lines look like, you can see them here too, almost like this is where the traffic, the different ways they can go. While it doesn't bother me that much, I think it would bother me eventually. It'd be nice if there'd be an overlay to show traffic use maybe. So like these may be showing that they're used more, or this might just be an overlay showing you that this lane turns into here, or it could go straight. This lane can go here or straight, etc., etc. I don't know. I hope this is some kind of toggle because it is a little bit deterring. I'm assuming it will be because in the previous clips, which we're going to probably get to another clip anyway, look at all the people, by the way, where you don't really see that on the roads. But look at that intersection. It's a huge intersection. Wow, look, here's that one we just looked at. Amazing. Look at this road. And these houses are just like right to the side. Underneath this big highway. Oh, this must be coming off of a highway up here. It's so cool. Look at that. Look at this big intersection. Here's the train tracks coming through. It just looks like they're just like, boop, right through here. No rhyme or reason. Here's another cool parking lot. Remember, I love the parking lots. Wow, look at these roads. Big high rise. I love how these come off. They're so like seamlessly real. It's like, boop, and go this way. Without use of mods, guys. This is in the base game of City Skylines 2. There's no mods here. Look at this. This is like the little barriers that you see on the highways to block your view. These look like maybe sound barriers, but look at this. 2 lanes, continuing with 2 lanes. Here, I'm not sure why there's not a dash here. This could be something. It should just be a visual glitch. You have your kind of on ramp going up to here. Here's looks like another off ramp. This looks like a. I'm not sure what type of building this would be because it has like these dotted, these slashings, almost like a construction area. But look how cool this looks. This is the double lane turning, like that's crazy. And then this lane could go straight. This one could turn. This room obviously can't go straight because it'd be called accidents. And see how it kind of fades in here. Someone's showing like this is where the traffic would come back over. I don't know. Interesting to kind of see what this actually means. Here's a nice tunnel going underneath this overpass. Super cool. Look at that. This is the same one, just a different view. Look at the tunnel going underneath. Where does this tunnel go, by the way? I don't even know where the road... It must go all the way over to here, maybe? It doesn't show anywhere where it comes out. Oh, maybe here. No, this looks like a pedestrian bridge with all the people on it. Look at these buildings. Shadows are lovely. Wow, look at this. This is amazing. Look at this. This looks so cool. Because there's so many road types and how they can kind of join each other seamlessly. Look how clean that is. Super clean. Highway, elevated highway. Super clean. I love it. Looks awesome. Here's showing off the road tools. And for watching the video, what is being done now is your power and your water are now being run under the road, which we'll see right now. So this is awesome, by the way. So wherever you place a road, maybe a certain types of road. Oh, that's what this is going to, that's what this shows. Blue, remember my one video, I'm like, I don't know what it is. So blue is going to be water, yellow is going to be power, and then maybe this one might be sewage, even though, yeah, because look, there's a gray line here. Or maybe the gray one is power and the yellow. Oh, it tells you right here. I should read this. Freshwater facilities coming in, sewage facilities, oh, these are facilities. So sewage pipes are yellow. Water pipes are green or blue. Polluted water is bad, and then you have groundwater pods, and then you have obviously the gray ones are going to be, well, the gray ones have to be electricity because only the water is selected. So this must be some kind of viewer tab where you can see overviews of the city. Sewage export, you can export sewage. Treatment, water trade. Oh, it's cool if you introduce that type of thing again. SimCity used to really do that with trade. You can sell water and power and buy water and power, which is super cool. Like if you don't have any garbage in your city, export all of it somewhere else, and you never have to deal with garbage again, you know. Or import garbage, make some money off of that. This looks really cool. I love intuitive menus like this. And again, it still looks like you can change the colors of these things, which would be pretty cool. Amazing. Look at that. Is it going to click on the other one? This is showing placing a healthcare facility, and it basically shows you that it's connecting the sewage, the water, and the gray one has to be power. Just guessing because there's nothing gray here unless it's something that's not highlighted. This is obviously where we're kind of failing with. These are cool menus though. Anything you click on is going to say what our treatment is. Right now it's bad. So this looks like a healthcare facility. These look like they're upgrades. And then here, what are we going to look at here? Oh, this is the road types. You have basic, simple curve, complex curve, define a start and middle point, bend, then bend again for the end point. Wow, that looks very crazy. This one's going to be called contiguous. I don't want to go back. Continuous. This is going to be a grid. Oh, sorry, guys. A grid, and then make a grid, of course. And this is going to be replace. So this is a very cool one, too, which I think we'll see that in the next clip, where you can actually click a road and then replace it with a different road, which I think we're going to get into it right here maybe. This is showing you how you do your grid. It's cool because it puts a maximum distance of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there must be 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I said there's 11. Maybe there's 12 because that'll show basically the yeah, here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it has to be 12. Must be the 6 must be the deepest building you can have, a 6 by whatever, I guess. That's pretty cool. Look at that. And then look at this. Look at this. Is this a cemetery? Look at that's so pretty. Tennis courts. This might be some kind of row house. Look at it's just showing you about how you can draw grids of every road type and how like cool you can have the city looking. Especially your downtown core, you want to have grids because most big cities have grids. Look at this. Big football field. It looks like American football. Here's the soccer field. Look at this. Industrial area over here. Big commercial. I wonder what that is. Let's see what the other one's going to be about here. Look at that bridge. Now, I'm sure there are like landmark type bridges. This is another thing that it will say it in the video as well, is that there will now be droppable or placeable pre-made intersections, which this looks like one already. So basically, maybe I'm not sure how many types there would be. Maybe you input parameters, because this is like a 2-lane highway both ways, exporting onto a 2-lane one-way road. Basically, is what this looks like to me. But it looks really cool. But this, I'm not sure how this is pre-made though, because these don't loop up together. Maybe it's just showing the different ways you could do it. Very cool. This looks very pre-made to me, because these are exactly the same, just opposites. But I mean, for something, if you're in a pinch and you don't really want to design something that crazy, you want to have something like this, because this is very realistic. You have your big highway, and then you're not just going to have a big slope straight down to the road. It's not realistic. So you want to come off and then gentle curve down, loop around. This is how a lot, maybe not a full curve like this, but this is how a lot of highways, like elevated highways that are way up in the air, 50, 60 feet, they gently go down to ground level, because you can't have a steep slope. It just doesn't work. But look, this looks like some kind of freight yard. I love there's like a parking lot for the freight cars or the freight boxes, I guess. Very cool. Look at that. Look how tight that curve is. There's about the roundabouts. Now, they're going to talk about roundabouts here. Yeah, see how there's like this fog here? I don't know if that's going to go away. I hope it is a toggleable. We'll see. That's a police car. So the way that the roundabouts work, they're going to talk about it in a second, I think. Look how the tram cars go literally not through the middle of anything. They're just going through the middle here, going to the middle of each of these. So this is a different type of road than this, but the tram cars seamlessly go right through it. Wow, that's so cool. Let's get to the next segment here. Here's another roundabout. Look, these are different. You can showing how you can expand the roundabouts, and basically it's a clickable. That's all it is. And it's under this menu here. So this is a roundabout. You select the size roundabout. You select what intersection you want, and it kind of automatically turns it into a roundabout. Watch. Boom. Which is very, very, very cool, by the way. I mean, it makes it seamless. And I think the different size, which will probably dictate how many lanes coming off of it you could have. Look at the train tracks coming in, too. Look at that. How pretty is that? And there's parking on this side of the road, too. Stoplights. I know that's part of the game, too, where you could add stoplights. You could add, I'm not sure what this would be, stoplights, lights, sound barrier, stop signs, no right turn, no left turn. So this is a very cool thing. And this is in the base game. There are mods in City Skylines 1 that allows you to manipulate this type of stuff. Because if you have too much congestion making right turns, eliminate right turns. Right? If you're busy in a downtown area, you don't want to have right turns anywhere. You want to have straight throughs or no left turns or something, right? But look how cool this is. I'm sure the roads will generally always, based on the road type, put stop signs, and then maybe if you want to advance to put stop lights. But look, there's a light here for here. This one's here, and obviously there's none here because it's a one way. And I'm sure there's a light. Yeah, it's right here to show going this way. Underground mode. Wow, look at all the demand down here. This is so cool. Look at these are trees. Very cool, very cool. There it looks like we're replacing it with, oh, this is cool. So here's where you add sound barriers, by the way. Remember we were looking at that before. Look at the people. Watch them put in the sound barriers. You click a section of road, and this is my favorite part, really, is parking lots, because what city game have real parking lots? I know SimCity used to have, or maybe Skylines 1 had parking garages, but they weren't very realistic. You just plop them down, and that was that. But look at the bikes along here, like parked. Almost like they're parked here, maybe. Look at the parking lot. There's a lot of motorcycles, which is super cool. Look at these old-time trucks, vans, old-time cars. Maybe this is a theme. This looks like very U.S.-themed vehicles. But again, they could just be generic models, of course. They can't be anything exact because copyright and everything. You're not going to have like a Chevy Corvette with the logo and the emblem on it. But I love parking lots. I love them. Look at that. And this looks like the one that's fenced in with a toll booth. Wow, look at this. Intersections coming through. What a nice visual here. These are your overpasses or your highways. You're off. Look at this. Nice avenue with trees, people walking. I wonder if the people's clothing would change based on the season. That'd be interesting to know about. Wow, look at that. What an amazing looking city. Here's the road upgrade tool. So basically, all you got to do is you have a road type. This is a 2-lane one-way. This is turning into a 3-lane one-way. And all it does is you click on it. And I'm not sure if you click and drag or you just click by section. Well, we're going to find out right now. And then it basically turns this into a 3-lane road. Because watch what they're going to do here. They're going to turn it into a 3-lane road. And then they're going to make it, this is a one-way road, which is basically off of your highway tab. So this would be your exit ramp. You specify where the exit ramp's going to be, and guess what? You click it, and then you drag it off, and then boom, makes it into that. Now here's showing if you want to get rid of a highway, you just delete it. That's always been in the game. Here's some sound barriers. I wonder if these are going to really impact things. You think they would. If you have a highway and you residential, you put some sound barriers up, it'll make them happier. Here looks like the lane's splitting off or maybe coming on from a different road. Very, very cool. I think we're coming to the end of the video. Wow, look at the people waiting in the train, the trains, big train. This might be a freight lane. Look at there's even like gas tanks here, oil tanks. Look at in the distance here, the trees. Oh, this looks amazing. Amazing. Here, look at this nice big suspension bridge. Amazing. Look at these. Love showing you. See, again, these are still here, kind of highlighted where they go. Look at that. Big kind of research thing. And that's the end of the video. So, that's cool. So, is there anything more to go over? I don't think so. Overview about the grid snapping. Again, you can read this. The link is in the description below of with this all this information about the feature highlights. You can make parallel mode. I love this, by the way. Make automatically build two roads, such as highways in parallel. This is something that was so hard to do in City Skylines 1 because they always wanted to join each other, or they never looked. The curves would always be so hard to make them look nice. Replace tool is very cool as well. Road building options. Look at this. This is basically just slopes and stuff. Stack roads to save space. Stacking roads is cool. Cut through the terrain. Look at that. Cut and fill roads. Look at that over here. That's so cool. The roads also more flexible in cities. I'm not going to read all this. You guys can read this as you want. Intersections are very more intuitive. And then here, look at that. Look at these sidewalks. Put pedestrians focus with pedestrian roads or paths with multiple pedestrian bridge options. That's super cool as well. Walkable areas in the cities can be created by using a pedestrian street along with the pedestrian path and bridges. So that's awesome. Because most big cities have little parks where you can walk through. Oh, it's so awesome. Here it says, look at this. Upgrade your existing roads with bus lanes or tram tracks to provide public transport. So you don't have to rip them up or redo. You just change them. Here's a pre-made intersection, as it says, or build your own. Roundabouts, this doesn't really tell you here. Pre-made intersections can be placed in an empty area over existing roads, connecting the intersection to the existing road network. Wow, automatically? So if you have a road this way and you have a road this way with a bridge, you want to slap one? Wow, really? That would be super cool. Pre-made transition pieces. This is going to be cool, especially for people who may not want to mess around with building complex systems like this or trying to figure out how to do it. They just want to place them and go, which I probably will do that in the beginning, at least to check them out. Parking lots. Look at this. This is amazing. There's any parking lots and parking structures. You can probably make money. Look at that. When they plan their way around the city, their decision-making is affected by the availability of parking. So if you have parking lots near your big downtown core, that's going to be good because people are going to travel there. Look at that. Parking spots close to... Citizens have different preferences. Comfort levels and use of money. Some want to find a parking spot as close as possible regardless of the cost, while others are willing to spend more time walking from a fairway, but affordable parking... Far away but affordable. So I wonder if you could set the cost of these, which would make sense. If you're downtown near all your commercial stuff, you want to have this higher. Then if you're in the country, you want to have a lower rate. That's so cool. This is awesome road maintenance, which I didn't cover it in the video. There's going to be snow plows. There's going to be road crews being dispatched. That's going to be so cool to see that actually happening. This is like an appliance store. Additional road options, move traffic lights, crosswalks. We did talk about that. And that's that. So the feature highlights are obviously back here. This is the road tools number 1, which we just did. The next video coming out will be about the traffic AI, which I'm looking forward to that. That'll be coming out in 1 week from today. The way I'm doing these release videos of the features is they'll be coming out the same day every week for the next, well, depending on what video you're watching, the next 13 weeks. Until September 11th, that will be the last update video based on their features, but there'll be a lot of other things I'll be covering in this game up until then. So I want to thank you guys for joining me. This has been super fun. I can't wait. Please consider leaving me a like as well as a comment. What have you seen here that you really are stoked about? For me, honestly, it's parking lots, snow plows, road crews. Because it's stuff that's never really been in games before, like physically in games before. And I can't wait to see how that's implemented into the game. I think that'll be so cool, especially when it snows. See plow trucks out. I wonder if there'll be like traffic delays because like if it's say super early in the morning, the trucks haven't been out yet. like in real life? Are people going to complain? Is there going to be like an ordinance about that? Can you upgrade your snow plows to be bigger? It'd be super cool. All right, guys, hit the subscribe button, tick the bell notification icon. Also, follow me on the Ontario Gardener second channel. Link is in the description below, as well as a link for this feature as well. And what I'm going to do is, the end of the video, I'm going to leave you with the video in its entirety. Enjoy, everyone.
The roads crisscrossing your city are more than a means of transport. By connecting citizens to their work, families, and communities, they are the veins and arteries of your city's beating heart. Every pathway you carve out shapes the routine every day and opens the door to the extraordinary events that define their lives. City building starts with roads. Roads allow people, goods, and services to move through your city, of course. And in City Skylines II, all roads except for highways automatically carries water, electricity, and sewage lines. It's a shortcut that lets you focus on what you love about city building sooner. You'll construct and refine your road network using road tools. They're easy to learn and flexible, inviting you to follow your creative impulses. Returning players will welcome upgrades to the road tools that introduce several of the most wished-for features. Other features are totally new. Use the road tools to create seamless city blocks in just 3 clicks. In no time, you'll lay long, beautiful stretches of road to link lively residential and industrial districts to your buzzing city center. Just like that, you'll thread traffic along wide, curving streets and elegant, elevated highways. You'll even add bridges and tunnels in only a few clicks. Intersections have been overhauled in City Skylines II. Placement rules are less restrictive, and you can use pre-made intersections on new and existing roads. You can also add roundabouts. Yep, they're here. From gentle suburban roundabouts to roaring multi-lane roundabouts, it's never been easier to engineer uninterrupted streams of traffic. That's because roads will be configured automatically, so vehicles can enter and exit the roundabout safely. Simply drop your preferred roundabout over an existing intersection and ta-da! A whole new way to move people, goods, and services through your city. Decide the direction of traffic and how it flows by placing traffic lights, crosswalks, and directional no-turn traffic signs and stop signs. Erect sound barriers and construct parking lots. That's another new feature in City Skyline 2. And for returning players, it means Christmas has come early. You can even add decorative touches if you want to. They don't just make your city pretty, they can be useful too. So those trees you use to line sidewalks? Add charm and reduce noise pollution. Of course, building a city is a process of exploration and experimentation. You'll try stuff out. Some of it you'll like, and some you won't. Want to change an existing road? Use the new Replace tool. It's like the old Upgrade tool, but with more freedom to refine your road network. Change your mind about a road? Bulldoze tool to the rescue. Click, 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 and that road is a thing of the past. Road building is more intuitive and nuanced in City Skylines 2, and every pathway has a far-reaching impact. Build your city's roads as a testament to your ambition and a promise to citizens that anything is possible.